The Stoic art of attraction. Forbidden compliments that make her adore you. Imagine standing before a woman who captivates your attention, her presence electrifying the very air around you. Now, envision possessing the power to articulate words, simple yet profoundly impactful, that would linger in her thoughts long after your conversation ends, a subtle echo of your interaction resonating within her mind. It sounds like a scene from a romantic fantasy, doesn't it? But here's the blunt, unvarnished truth. Most men fail miserably in this endeavor. They stumble over their words, resort to tired cliches, or simply miss the mark entirely. Why? Because they fundamentally misunderstand what women truly crave, what lies beneath the surface-level desires often portrayed in popular culture. Women, while rarely explicitly stating it, yearn for compliments that transcend the superficial, compliments that resonate on a deeper emotional and intellectual level, compliments that speak to their character, their passions, and their inner strength. And that's where the real power resides, in the ability to craft words that connect with her on a profound level. When you master this skill, it's not merely about impressing her or eliciting a fleeting smile. It's about forging a connection that is so strong, so authentic, that it subtly rewires how she perceives you, transforming you from just another face in the crowd into someone truly unforgettable. This essay delves into the art of crafting such compliments, drawing upon the wisdom of Stoic philosophy to imbue your words with a power that goes beyond mere flattery. We will explore 3 forbidden compliments, compliments that most men overlook or are simply too afraid to offer, that have the potential to not only capture her attention, but to ignite a genuine and lasting admiration. These are not pick-up lines or manipulative tactics. They are tools for building authentic connections based on mutual respect, understanding, and appreciation. These compliments speak directly to her heart, creating a magnetic and irresistible attraction that stems from a deeper connection. Before we embark on this journey, it's crucial to understand what not to do, the common pitfalls that many men fall into when attempting to compliment a woman. We will dissect the mistakes that sabotage their efforts, turning what could be a moment of connection into an awkward or even off-putting encounter. By avoiding these pitfalls and embracing the principles of Stoic communication, you could transform your interactions with women, moving beyond superficial pleasantries to forge genuine and meaningful relationships built on a foundation of mutual respect and admiration. It's about understanding the art of attraction and leveraging the power of words to create a lasting impact. The power of words, Stoicism, and the art of genuine connection. The way you compliment a woman reveals a great deal about you, your values, your intentions, and your understanding of human connection. It's not about showering her with empty flattery or regurgitating tired cliches. It's about engaging in a meaningful exchange that acknowledges her unique qualities and celebrates her inner strength. This is about playing the long game, investing in building something real and substantial, a connection that transcends the superficial and delves into the depths of shared values and mutual respect. This approach aligns perfectly with the principles of Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes virtue, reason, and living in accordance with nature. Stoicism provides a framework for crafting compliments that are not only effective, but also genuine, authentic, and aligned with your own values. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wisely stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Similarly, the success of your relationships hinges on the quality of your words. Compliments that stem from genuine insight and understanding are a rarity in today's world of shallow interactions and fleeting connections. They demonstrate strength, wisdom, and emotional control, traits that define a high-value man. These are not qualities that can be faked or fabricated. They must be cultivated through self-reflection, discipline, and a commitment to living a virtuous life. In the context of relationships, Stoicism encourages us to approach interactions with women from a place of self-sufficiency and inner peace. It reminds us that our worth is not dependent on their validation or approval, but rather on our own adherence to virtue and reason. This allows us to offer compliments that are free from neediness or ulterior motives. Compliments that are simply expressions of genuine appreciation and admiration. They show that you're not just another guy chasing her attention. You're someone who understands her worth, someone who sees beyond the surface, and someone who appreciates her for who she is on a deeper level. Remember, compliments are not about seeking validation or proving your worth. They're about demonstrating it. A man of value doesn't beg for attention. He commands it through his presence, his intelligence, and his actions. He doesn't need to impress anyone. He simply embodies the qualities he admires and allows his actions to speak for themselves. This approach to relationships is not about manipulation or control. It's about building genuine connections based on mutual respect and shared values. It's about creating a space where both partners can thrive, supporting each other's growth and celebrating each other's successes. What not to do. Avoiding the pitfalls of superficial flattery. Before we delve into the specific compliments that can create a magnetic attraction, it's essential to understand what not to do. Most men, unfortunately, fall into the trap of superficial flattery, believing that showering a woman with generic compliments about her appearance is the key to winning her over. This approach, however, is not only ineffective but can also be counterproductive, portraying you as unoriginal, insincere, and even desperate. The rules of the game are about to change. Forget the tired cliches and the empty platitudes. It's time to elevate your communication skills and learn how to compliment a woman in a way that truly resonates with her. Let's cut to the chase. Most guys have no clue how to compliment a woman the right way. They think it's all about saying something sweet, tossing out a generic, "You're beautiful," and hoping it works. Let me tell you right now, that's amateur hour. A real compliment isn't just about the words. It's about making her feel something real, something unforgettable. When done right, a compliment is like planting a thought in her mind, one that keeps replaying long after you're gone. It's the kind of thought that makes her wonder, why does this guy feel different? Why can't I stop thinking about him? But here's the brutal truth. Most guys won't get this right because they either overdo it, underdo it, or worse, they make it all about themselves. Before we get to the magic formula, let's talk about what not to do. Trust me, this is where most guys trip up. Have you ever seen a guy blowing up a woman's social media with heart emojis or telling her, "Wow, you're so pretty" for the millionth time? Guess what? She's not impressed. She's rolling her eyes, putting you in the same category as every other guy who thinks flattery equals attraction. Here's the kicker. If all you're complimenting is her looks, you've already lost the game. Sure, telling her she's beautiful might make her smile, but it doesn't make you stand out. Women have heard it all before. What they haven't heard enough of are compliments that actually matter, compliments that speak to their character, their intelligence, and their passions. Let me break it down for you. A real compliment goes beyond surface-level stuff. It's not just about what you see. It's about what you notice, and that's where the power lies. For example, if she changes her hairstyle or adds something subtle to her look, and you say, "That color really suits you," it brings out something unique. You're not just complimenting her appearance. You're telling her, "I see you. I notice the little things most guys overlook." But here's where it gets even better. If you want to stand out as a high-value man, you need to go deeper. Complimenting her mind or her character is where the real magic happens. You see, women aren't just drawn to men who make them feel beautiful. They're drawn to men who make them feel understood. Think about it. How often do you think someone tells her, "I really admire how calm and collected you are under pressure," or "I love how disciplined you are. It's inspiring"? Almost never. And when you're the guy who says it, you become unforgettable. Why? Because you're not feeding her ego. You're speaking to her soul. By focusing solely on her physical appearance, you're essentially telling her that you value her only for her looks, ignoring her other qualities and accomplishments. This can be incredibly demeaning and can damage her self-esteem, as it reinforces the societal pressure on women to prioritize their appearance above all else. Furthermore, showering her with generic compliments about her looks can make you appear unoriginal and uninspired. It suggests that you haven't taken the time to get to know her as a person and that you're simply relying on tired cliches to try to win her over. This can be a major turn-off, as it indicates a lack of genuine interest and a superficial approach to relationships. Finally, overdoing the compliments can make you appear desperate and needy. Constantly showering her with praise, even when it's not warranted, can make you seem insecure and as though you're trying too hard to impress her. This can be a major red flag, as it suggests that you're not confident in your own worth and that you're relying on her validation to feel good about yourself. To avoid these pitfalls, it's essential to shift your focus from superficial flattery to genuine appreciation. Take the time to get to know her as a person, to understand her values, her passions, and her goals. Notice the little things that make her unique and special, and offer compliments that reflect your genuine appreciation for who she is on a deeper level. The first forbidden compliment. The way you stay calm under pressure is something I really admire. This compliment is like a hidden weapon in your arsenal. It's not about her looks, her smile, or anything surface level. It's about hitting her in a place most men never think to aim, her inner strength. Think about it. Women deal with challenges all the time, whether it's juggling work, family, or just the pressures of life. Complimenting her ability to stay composed and resilient under pressure is like saying, I see the depth in you that most people miss. Here's the truth. Women don't just want to feel pretty. They want to feel valuable. When you tell her you admire her emotional resilience, you're validating something she's proud of, but rarely gets recognized for. Society often praises women for being nurturing or beautiful, but how often does someone stop and say, damn, the way you handle stress is inspiring? That's why this compliment lands. It's unexpected, it's genuine, and it shows you notice her in a way most men don't. This compliment taps into a deeper understanding of human nature. It recognizes that true strength lies not in physical power or external achievements, but in the ability to navigate adversity with grace, composure, and resilience. By acknowledging her capacity to remain calm under pressure, you're not only validating her inner strength, but also demonstrating that you possess those qualities yourself. This creates a sense of mutual respect and admiration, as you both recognize and appreciate the value of emotional intelligence and self-control. The Stoic virtue of inner strength. This is where Stoicism ties in. Staying calm under pressure. That's Stoicism 101. It's about controlling your emotions, mastering your reactions, and keeping a level head no matter what. By complimenting this quality in her, you're showing that you respect a virtue that Stoics believe defines strength of character. She'll see that you value qualities that go deeper than surface-level charm, and that makes you stand out. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of controlling one's emotions and responding to adversity with reason and composure. By admiring her ability to remain calm under pressure, you're aligning yourself with these Stoic values and demonstrating that you appreciate her capacity for self-mastery. She'll perceive you as someone who values inner strength and emotional intelligence, qualities that are highly prized in Stoic philosophy. Timing is key. The delivery of this compliment is just as important as the words themselves. You don't just drop this out of nowhere. It has to feel earned. The compliment will have a far greater impact if it's delivered after she's demonstrated her ability to remain calm and composed in a challenging situation. This will make the compliment feel more genuine and authentic, as it's based on a specific observation rather than a generic platitude. Here are a few practical scenarios where this compliment will hit hard. Asterisk after she handles a stressful situation. Maybe she's had a rough day at work, but still managed to stay composed. Tell her, I really admire how calm you stayed through all of that. Most people would have crumbled, but you handled it like a boss. Asterisk when she's supporting someone else. If she's being the rock for her friends, family, or even you during a tough time, say something like, you're incredible at this. I admire how you can stay so calm and supportive, even when things are difficult. When she remains level-headed during a disagreement. If you and she are having a discussion and you admire how she stays calm and focused on the topic at hand instead of letting emotions get in the way, say something like, I really appreciate how you're able to stay calm and discuss this without letting it escalate into something emotional. That's not always easy to do, and I admire that. By being mindful of the timing and delivery of this compliment, you can maximize its impact and create a lasting impression. It's about showing her that you not only notice her inner strength, but that you also value it and appreciate it as a fundamental part of who she is. The second forbidden compliment: appreciate her passions. If you want to make a real impact, you need to go beyond shallow compliments about her looks. Sure, telling her she's beautiful is nice, but it's not enough to stand out. You have to tap into something deeper, something that few men even bother with. You need to recognize and appreciate her passions. When you show genuine interest in what makes her tick, whether it's her career, a hobby, or side projects, you're telling her, I see you. I value who you are beyond the surface. Most guys overlook this, but when you acknowledge her ambitions, you're making a statement that few men dare to make. You respect her for more than just her appearance. Here's the harsh truth. Most men are too focused on a woman's looks to ever notice what drives her. But women are more than eye candy. They have dreams, goals, and passions. And when you take the time to recognize that, you set yourself apart. Compliment her on her dedication. Say something like, I admire how dedicated you are to what you do, or the way you talk about your passion is inspiring. That tells her you're paying attention to what matters to her. But here's where most men go wrong. They think compliments are just about boosting her ego. It's not just about that. It's about showing her that you care about the things that drive her, the stuff that gets her out of bed every day. This is where Stoicism comes in. One of the Stoic virtues is living in alignment with your purpose and values. A Stoic isn't distracted by the trivial. They focus on what matters. When you acknowledge her passions, you're aligning yourself with this Stoic virtue. You're showing her that you value purpose, dedication, and the pursuit of meaningful goals. She'll see that you're not just looking for a pretty face. You're looking for someone who is driven, ambitious, and passionate about life. This creates a sense of intellectual and emotional connection, as you both recognize and appreciate the value of pursuing one's passions. Finding the right moment. Again, timing is crucial. The best time to express your appreciation for her passions is when she's actively engaged in pursuing them, or when she's sharing her experiences with you. By listening attentively to her stories, asking thoughtful questions, and expressing genuine interest in her pursuits, you'll create a space where she feels comfortable sharing her passions with you. This will make your compliment feel more authentic and meaningful. You can show your admiration by expressing genuine interest. Ask her questions about her work, her hobbies, and her side projects. Show that you're genuinely interested in learning more about what she does and why she does it. This shows her that you're not just paying lip service, but that you're truly invested in understanding her passions. Acknowledging her efforts. Recognize the time, energy, and dedication she puts into her passions. Acknowledge the challenges she faces and the sacrifices she makes to pursue her goals. This shows her that you appreciate the hard work and commitment she brings to her passions. Celebrating her successes. Celebrate her achievements and milestones, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledge her progress and express your pride in her accomplishments. This shows her that you're not only interested in her passions, but that you're also invested in her success. By taking the time to appreciate her passions, you're not only making her feel valued and understood, but also creating a deeper connection based on shared interests and mutual respect. This is the key to building a lasting relationship that is built on more than just superficial attraction. The third forbidden compliment: celebrate her progress and wins. Too many men think just giving compliments is enough, but if you want to make a lasting impression, you need to recognize something deeper: her progress and hard work. People are quick to notice when things go wrong, but few take the time to celebrate when things go right. If you want to be different, recognize her hustle and effort, not just the results. Women, like anyone, want to be recognized for their dedication and growth, not just their looks. They want to feel valued for the work they put into their goals. When you notice her progress, whether it's in her career, a passion project, or personal growth, don't just sit back. Acknowledge the effort. Compliments like, I'm so impressed by how hard you're working, or it's inspiring to see how much progress you've made. Show you respect the process, not just the end result. This deeper recognition goes beyond admiring her looks. It shows you see the person she's becoming. Celebrating her resilience. Asterisks celebrate when she has a breakthrough or pushes through setbacks. Recognize the effort behind her success. If she faces a challenge, say, "It's inspiring to see how much progress you've made despite that setback." Asterisk praise her resilience. When you notice her constant effort, say, "I see how much effort you've been putting in. It's impressive to watch someone so committed to their growth." Timing matters. Timing is important. Don't just throw praise for every little achievement, but celebrate milestones that really matter. When she achieves something significant, say something like, "I'm so impressed by your hard work. It's amazing to see your commitment paying off." Celebrate growth over accomplishment. Asterisk being specific makes your praise more meaningful. Instead of saying something generic like, "I'm proud of you," point out a specific achievement. For example, "I remember when you started this project, and seeing how much you've grown since then is honestly inspiring." By celebrating her progress, you're showing respect for her effort and dedication. You're building a real connection based on admiration for her character, which is way more powerful than just superficial compliments. This kind of bond, rooted in respect and mutual admiration for growth, lasts much longer. Stoic endurance. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of perseverance, resilience, and continuous self-improvement. By celebrating her progress and wins, you're aligning yourself with these Stoic values and demonstrating that you appreciate her commitment to personal growth. She'll see that you're not just interested in her current state, but that you're also invested in her journey of becoming the best version of herself. The key is specificity. Generic praise is easily dismissed as insincere. To make your compliments truly impactful, be specific and provide concrete examples of her progress. This shows that you're paying attention to the details and that you genuinely appreciate the effort she's putting in. For instance, instead of saying, "You're doing great with your project," you could say, "I've noticed how much more confident you become in presenting your ideas during meetings. Your hard work is really paying off." By celebrating her progress and wins, you're not only boosting her self-esteem, but also fostering a deeper connection based on mutual respect and admiration. This is the foundation for a lasting relationship that is built on shared values and a commitment to continuous growth. Conclusion. Mastering the art of attraction is not about manipulating or deceiving women. It's about cultivating genuine connections based on mutual respect, understanding, and appreciation. By avoiding the pitfalls of superficial flattery and embracing the principles of Stoic communication, you can transform your interactions with women, moving beyond tired cliches to forge meaningful relationships that are built on a foundation of shared values and a commitment to personal growth. The 3 forbidden compliments outlined in this essay, admiring her ability to stay calm under pressure, appreciating her passions, and celebrating her progress and wins, are not magic formulas that will instantly make any woman fall in love with you. They are tools for building authentic connections, for showing her that you see her, you value her, and you appreciate her for who she is on a deeper level. Remember, the key to effective communication is sincerity. Your compliments must come from a place of genuine admiration and respect, not from a desire to manipulate or control. If you're not sincere in your appreciation, your words will ring hollow and your efforts will be counterproductive. To truly master the art of attraction, you must first cultivate the qualities you admire in others. Strive to be a man of strength, resilience, passion, and continuous growth. By embodying these values yourself, you'll naturally attract women who share your ideals and who appreciate you for who you are. The journey of self-improvement is a lifelong pursuit, but it's a pursuit that is well worth the effort. By becoming the best version of yourself, you'll not only attract the right kind of women, but also create a more fulfilling and meaningful life for yourself. So, embrace the principles of Stoicism, cultivate your inner strength, and learn to appreciate the qualities that truly matter in a woman. By doing so, you'll unlock the secrets of attraction and forge genuine connections that will enrich your life in countless ways. Key takeaways. Ditch the superficial. Avoid generic compliments about her looks. They're unoriginal and often insincere. Focus on her character. Compliment her inner strength, her resilience, and her ability to stay calm under pressure. Appreciate her passions. Show genuine interest in what makes her tick. Acknowledge her dedication and her efforts. Celebrate her progress. Recognize her hard work and celebrate her wins, both big and small. Be specific. Provide concrete examples to make your compliments feel more genuine and meaningful. Embody Stoic values. Cultivate inner strength, resilience, and a commitment to continuous self-improvement. Be sincere. Your compliments must come from a place of genuine admiration and respect. By incorporating these key takeaways into your interactions with women, you can move beyond superficial flattery and forge genuine connections that are built on mutual respect, understanding, and appreciation. The art of attraction is not about manipulation or deception. It's about cultivating authentic relationships that are based on shared values and a commitment to personal growth.